What's good, fam? Don't mind me. I'm just getting ready for Zoom church. You know, gotta look cute. Done. Yeah, you heard me right. We got sermon on Zoom. Hit me up if you want the link. Oh wow, this is crazy. Today we are talking about social distancing do's and don'ts, and I feel like as your local grad student, I'm particularly well versed on this topic. I'll be going through a few points that have been on my mind lately. So, first one, if you needed some type of sign, some divine message to tell you whether or not to send that toxic text message, this is your sign. Don't. I don't know about you, but I've been seeing this future meme around for a little longer than I'd like to. We've been sending toxic texts since apparently Thanksgiving, and we need to stop. We need to stop. Now, I'm all for checking in on people you care about, right? Like, do that. This is a time of vulnerability, a time where thoughts of anxiety, thoughts of grief and loss, and all of these things are coming up. Please, by all means, check in on those that you love. However, you know your true intentions, right? And so, if the only reason you are sending these text messages, if the only reason you are sending these texts is for some sort of ulterior motive, or to use a whole pandemic as an excuse for reigniting a toxic situation, cut it. Cut it. Okay, gotta go. We are all about emotional maturity out here in 2020. We are all about sending love from afar and all of that good stuff if we know that we should not be in certain situations, you know what I'm saying? So, with that said, like, you know when you are in a healthy headspace, you know when the other person's in a healthy headspace, and you know whether or not sending a text message will make everything hit the fan, right? So you just dwell on that a little further, you know? I know that we're practicing social distancing. Maybe you got some feelings going on. Don't make it worse for you when we get out of this pandemic, okay? We're gonna have a whole other pandemic. Wrong use of the word, but you know what I mean. A whole other situation to deal with after the pandemic if you stir in the pot right now. Don't stir the pot right now. Just focus on self. Focus on self. 2, I feel like this is the perfect time for us to revamp Club Penguin. I don't know about y'all if you remember what that was like back in the days, but you know, great way to socially interact with folks and not have to actually interact in person. What CDC should recommend. Yeah, I remember it was like, you had some of the penguins with a little scarf on or whatever. You send a little text bubble and say, hey man, what's up? What's good? What's cracking? But on the real note, this is the perfect time to FaceTime your loved ones, call them, do all the things you can do to just remind folks that you're there for them and that we are here as a community. Okay, community. And if you live with folks, this is the perfect time to get to know folks on a deeper level. You know, we spend a lot of time together. Let's get to know each other. 3, please, and this is on a more serious note, please don't continue to go on vacation because the flights are low. Should I say that again? Do not book your travels in this current moment because the prices are low. If you are traveling within the next few months or weeks or whatever, or right now, you are being irresponsible. Hella irresponsible. Especially to folks who are traveling to the Caribbean right now to get their little spring break trip on. We do not have healthcare systems in the Caribbean, for the most part, that can handle a widespread outbreak. We do not have that type of infrastructure. So for y'all little booties to come try and spread stuff to those countries and then go back to your own country where you have healthcare, I don't mess with that. I don't mess with that. They've been trying to dock cruise ships that are infected in the Bahamas where there's no reported cases. The Bahamas has been through so much already, and y'all are trying to take a whole infected cruise ship and dock it there for them to take care of? Go bring that stuff to Miami, man. On another note, do continue your therapy sessions. I feel like most therapists have been pretty good about booking virtual sessions, and so reach out to your therapist if you have one already and see if you can do either phone or video chat conference or meeting, because we don't need that extra heightened anxiety on our way to the office wondering whether or not we caught this virus and potentially spreading it to other folks in the facilities where you get your care from, okay? Another thing, don't hoard resources. I never thought I'd be saying these words verbally, but please don't buy so much toilet paper, an obscene amount that you know you do not need, and leave nothing for the folks coming after you. Okay, let that sit for a second. How much toilet paper do you really need? How much do you usually buy? Do you need to buy a year's worth? Probably not. Probably not. Most likely, no, not. And then the last thing, do get a TikTok or Triller account, because your girl needs to be entertained, okay? I am a fan of dance videos. I am a fan of joy.
Baby, call me jerk one more time.
You're a jerk.
I know.
You're a jerk.
I know.
I'm a fan of laughing, make me laugh. But yeah, so I guess that point is to a larger point that I'm trying to make of, don't use this opportunity to exhaust yourself with work either. I know we have to work from home, but this is probably the first time for many folks that they've been physically distanced from their actual job, or like from physical locations of jobs, for an extended period of time. Use that for your own good, right? We do not have to buy into these notions of capitalism that we have to continue to work and be productive. This is a time of heightened anxiety. This is a time where folks are concerned about their family, and it makes sense that it's hard for you to work, right? Like, that is your body telling you, just, I need a moment to process. I need a moment to just like resituate myself, you know? So do that for yourself. Have some fun, like make some videos with your roommates and your sibling. Just enjoy this time as much as we can. Mute certain words on social media if you have to, if it's overwhelming you, and just, you know, dance it out. We don't, what's this little Triller dance that people be doing? Just do what you gotta do to keep your mood up. Trust me, I feel it. I feel like before this whole, like, I came back from Carnival, like I was on a high. I was doing great, you know, skin clearing up, dissertation work coming through, let's go. And then it was like, stay home, nobody gonna see you for months. Joke's on me. But rather than ruminating on that, you know, y'all see me right now. Y'all gonna see me on these Triller videos. I might just download TikTok, right? Like, let's go. We're gonna have some fun with this, okay? You know, as a grad student, I just feel like this whole social distancing thing is just a normal day for me. So yeah, social distancing is actually pretty important in terms of protecting those in our communities who are most vulnerable. So please, if it is not completely necessary, please do not go out and continue to make spaces crowded or put other people at risk. That drink at the bar is surely not worth it. Like, go buy yourself a bottle of wine and do it at your house, right? Like, we can still have fun, we can still enjoy life, and still be held accountable to making sure that folks in our community are safe and that the people who are most vulnerable are being looked out for, right? So with that said, enjoy social isolation. Let me know what you've been doing during this time. Entertain me. I need some entertainment too, right? Drop some comments below and let me know. But with that said, be well, y'all.